Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm on the road today. I actually headed back home. I went and helped out with one of my friends in Brentwood, Tennessee, and headed home. But we've been crushing the markets this morning, and it's been great, you know. And what I want to shoot this video about is something I've been thinking about, and that is definitely, absolutely, 100% your mindset. So you're either going to have a winner's mindset about this, or you're going to have a loser's mindset about everything, and trading's included, right? So, and there's a guy that was in my group that had to be removed from the chat room because he was, we hit a couple stop losses, which, hey, it happens. It's part of the deal. I've never once said that to just take my trades and just follow them to a T. What I've always said is use them to help you become a better trader, to help you learn faster. Use them in conjunction with the actual training, and at the end of the day, you got to take responsibility for your own decisions that you make in life and in the markets. And when it's you pressing the buy or the sell button. I'm just leading the way, and I'm just doing what I can to lead you to the pond where the fish are, right? So, but you got to learn how to bait your own hook. You got to learn how to put that worm on there. You got to learn how to tie the fisherman's knot, and you got to learn how to set the hook whenever a fish bites, right? So hopefully you get that analogy. I grew up in the South, and so I know all about fishing, right? But that's a great way of looking at it. I can't do it all for you. So, but the funny thing is, this guy was complaining the whole time, and of course people were messaging me like, get this guy out of here, because we have such an awesome vibe in the group. And so then, of course, I remove him from the group, and then literally 30 minutes later, it just started raining pips. We had some moves with the this was before the Fed, but we had some great pullbacks on, I think it was on Aussie pairs. I know it was on Aussie pairs, NZD/USD, and we ended up catching like 300 pips that day, when literally that he was talking about how and what he was saying was the 3 TPs, the way I present the signals, doesn't work. And had he seen the material that I've been putting out there, I've never said to just follow that, the way it's formatted. The way that I calculate those is that here's the entry price, and does the market either move bullish one direction or bearish one direction, and to what degree does it do that? So what I'm doing more than anything is establishing a bias, and I'm saying, hey, I think that US dollar CAD is looking bullish here. This is a good entry price. These are areas where you can take profits, and if you're below these levels in sorry, I thought I was about to get pulled over. If you're below these levels, and then this would be a good place to exit the trade. And TP1, TP2, TP3, all those are meant to do is to remind you to move your stop loss to entry, and to manage your own trading account. So the signals, what they are there to help you to learn, right? Because I can show you that, hey, I think that Euro AUD is going to go for 500 pips, and right now I do think it is going to, and we already caught 100 pips on it. So now, just like I teach in my training, buying dips, selling rallies. So now I've already shown you the path that, hey, Euro AUD looks bullish here. This is why, because I sent out my charts with it as well, and we smash a 100 pip target, that doesn't mean that the trade's going to just stop there. More than likely, it's going to keep on going. So what you need to do as your own trader is be like, okay, Euro AED's on my radar, and this is a high probability trade, so I'm going to milk it for all it's worth. So now you use all the tools, everything that I've taught you in my training to buy dips, buy dips on it. Somebody use your Fibonacci's. He wants to stick his head out the window. We're going 80. Use Fibonacci's, right, to see like, okay, so we hit 100 pips. Where might we retrace back to? Like this 61.8 or 38.2. As I teach in my training as well, 38.2 is typically a continuation retracement, which means that, if we moved up 100 pips and we pulled back and we only pulled back to that 38.2%, then more than likely we're going to keep that bullish move. So all that is with the three multiple take profits is to just help you all see, well, one, to get systematically moving your stop loss to entry, and then two, to where you can look for different entry points, however you want to do it. Because at the end of the day, and I say this so many times, I say it every single day, my goal is to turn you into your own trader where you have your own style, because my style is going to be different than yours. Like, you can take what I've taught you and what I offer and use that style to do whatever you want with it. But if you can figure out a way to be profitable trading like me, then go for it, right? And the thing is a lot of people have, right? And a lot of people have changed their lives now. I've been around for 4 years now, and there's people that are still in my group, still in the chat room, still active. Some of them are trading professionally now. Others have quit their jobs, quit their daytime jobs, and others are trading, have been funded with outside capital. And I have a ton of success stories like that. I should do a video about that. But that's all a possibility for you. Like, look, so say my group's been around for 4 years. You took the same zest and zeal that you would take as a freshman in college, and that's a 4-year university, but you apply it to following my directions, which, is for many beginners, as much as they hate to hear it, trade on a demo. Like, when people ask me, I'm struggling with this, or this doesn't make sense to me, or I keep losing, my first question is, dude, why are you trading live? So if you take the time to, if you're going to be like, wow, I'm only going to trade demo for a year, and really get the hang of this, that would be a game changer for you. So I'm not saying you have to do that. And of course, I do have my signals and setups and stuff, but the main purpose behind those is to get you into where you're learning actively and developing your own system. So we're crushing it this week. There's just some thoughts. I'm driving, getting back to home now. But what I encourage everybody to do is think about how you like to trade, what trading means to you, what business means to you, what being an entrepreneur means to you, and what does the future of your life mean to you. So, maybe those questions don't seem like they're tied together, especially like trading and business and entrepreneur and life, but I'm telling you, they do. And if you can get all four of those things aligned on the same page, then if you can get all four of those things aligned on the same page, then it's going to become much, much easier for you. Trading doesn't seem like such a job, and making money doesn't seem like such a chore. Obviously, it's a job. It's a full-time job. Anybody that says otherwise is lying to you. Anybody that just takes pictures in Lambo, but you never see them trading, or you never see live accounts of theirs, or whatever, or they're not spending their time mentoring the students. Like, I get joy from seeing you all win. And, like, I trade, so I don't necessarily have to run this group. But I get so much, I've made so many awesome friends, and some of my best friends now, especially since last year I started going visiting people. Like, I went to the UK, I went to London, visited people from London that lived there. It was an amazing experience, and some of the best friends I have now I met by mentoring them. And also just other people in our chat room, right? So there's like, our chat room is fucking badass. There's other people are like, I know, making friendships in there, having private messages, and hopefully developing their own relationships, right? Maybe, who knows? Maybe one day somebody will get hitched from, and it all started in Ronin VIP chat. So we're having a great week this week. I just wanted to point that out, that, have the right attitude about the markets. First, it's very, very hard. Trading is hard as hell. And so anybody that's trying to sell you that otherwise is lying to you, but it's totally worth it. It's worth the time. And I promise you that. So, approaching it with the right attitude, if you have a bad attitude, try trading on a demo for a while. And you know what? If you still have a bad attitude, thinking, man, I don't have time for this, I'm not going to sit around and trade on demo, I want to make money, trading's not for you. I'll just be honest with you, right? So, unless you have just, unlimited pockets, but most people don't, especially right now, and I don't want to see anybody lose. Trading's not for you, right? You've bought too much into the people's Instagrams where they're taking pictures of themselves in Lambos and whatever to make, and they're playing on your emotions to try to get you to want those things, so you'll buy from them. And in the end of the day, what they're doing is they're getting a commission from the broker. They're not teaching you, and usually their signals or whatever it is are mediocre at best. Unless they're stealing them from me, which that happens far too often. And I'm gonna start calling more people out that have been doing that. So don't worry about that. That's definitely gonna happen. But the thing is I got a phone call, and so sorry about that. That was a sign from God that it was time to wrap it up. But look, all I'm saying is you be one of those people with the glass half full, not half empty. And in fact, if you're honest with yourself, your glass is always full. If you're breathing, I know it sounds cheesy, if you're on this planet, and especially you got good health, and you're in a position where you can actually try to enrich your life and make it better, your glass is full, right? So learning how to trade and taking control of your life this way this is how you turn your glass from being full to, you're gonna have to get one of those jumbo size 44-ounce cups and pour the glass into that one, because then your life is just gonna fill up more and more and more. But don't make it about stuff, don't make it about things, make it about creating a better life for yourself and your family. And really, I think that's what it's about for everybody. There's just some douchebags out there that try to make it out for, it's just about having and taking and having things. And don't get me wrong, I like nice things. Nothing wrong with it. I like nice things, and I have a few nice things, but you deserve nice things as well. But don't become identified with those things. That's not who you are. Who you are is somebody that's trying to make it happen for yourself, for your family, and for your the future of your family. And that's what I'm trying to do for me. And if you made it this far in this video, I know for sure that's what you want. So some practical things you can start doing to help you get there is start writing down, journaling, write down your goals, write down what you want out of life. I know I say this a lot. I haven't said it in a while though, but write down, like, what does your perfect house look like? Your mansion, your dream house. Like, for me, I already know, like, in my mind's eye, I already know exactly what it looks like. So it's so concrete, and but most people, they'd be like, gosh, man, I don't know, I would just like a nice house, a couple of bedrooms, I don't know. But see, I want a big house with huge vaulted ceilings, I love big glass open areas, a lot of white and granite marble countertops, and dark brown cherry wood cabinets, and yes, and I also want it to be on the water with a boat, so I can go out and take the boat out on the end of the day, and this guy can go swimming, and hopefully one day when that right person comes along, you know, have a family there. So I already know what that vision is like in my mind. So the best thing you can do is to start to become a glass half full type of person, is have a vision for what your life is going to be like. And then, this is very important, write down what you're grateful for, the things that you have right now in the present. And, you know, even if you don't have much, or, you know, you're alive, right? I mean, you're alive. Surely there's some people that love you. If you think there's not, I bet you're probably wrong about that. And if anything, you found me and you found my group, and I want to see you win, so you can be grateful for that. So hope this message finds you well. Much love. I'm rooting for you. I want you to win, and I'll see you in the VIP chat room. If you want to be a part of our group, click links below to get started, and I'll see you in the chat. Let's get it. All right, everybody. Peace.